Did you know that sexual energy is far more powerful than you might think? In fact, it's not just about instincts, it's a spiritual force capable of completely transforming your life. Great masters like Jesus and Buddha understood this secret. Now, imagine the impact this could have on your spiritual journey. What if this energy could unlock your true potential? Today we're going to explore a fascinating and often misunderstood topic: sexual energy and the role it plays in spiritual awakening. For many, this life force is seen only as something physical, but the chosen ones know that it's a powerful tool for achieving inner peace, mental clarity, and a deep connection with the divine. Have you ever felt disconnected from your life's purpose? As if you were wasting an important part of who you truly are? This disconnection could be a sign that your energy is being channeled in the wrong direction. But don't worry, there is a solution. In this video you will learn how practices like meditation, yoga, fasting, and creativity can help redirect your sexual energy for personal growth and spiritual transformation. More than that, we'll discuss how to overcome the social and internal challenges that can arise on this journey. So, if you seek self-knowledge and are ready to tap into a power that few understand, stay with me until the end. What you learn today might be the missing piece to transforming your life. Imagine a choice that could completely transform your spiritual journey. For many, abstaining from sexual relations may seem like a sacrifice, but for those who understand its true meaning, it's like opening a door to a world full of purpose and connection with the divine. This decision, which goes against what society typically values, offers something that few can experience: a profound clarity about who we are and what we are here to do. Sexual energy is like an electric current that can be directed to illuminate our spiritual lives. When preserved and redirected, this energy becomes an inexhaustible source of self-knowledge and personal growth. Think of it as the heat of a fire that, when controlled, can warm an entire home, but if wasted, dissipates into the air without leaving an impact. There are people who report surprising changes when walking this path. From spiritual leaders to ordinary individuals, many notice a connection with the divine that once seemed distant. A famous example comes from monastic traditions, where the focus on spirituality, rather than physical impulses, led to a life of purpose and enlightenment. And have you ever wondered what it would be like to live with such clarity? But of course, choosing this path isn't simple. Modern society encourages us to seek immediate gratification, making it even more challenging to redirect sexual energy towards spiritual growth. However, it is in moments of greatest resistance that we find the seeds of true transformation. And this brings us to the question: how exactly can this energy be redirected toward a higher purpose? Sexual energy is one of the most powerful forces we possess. Traditionally called Kundalini, it is seen as a dormant spiritual motor, ready to be awakened and redirected. Think of it as a stream of water that, when channeled, can generate enough energy to light entire cities. When sublimated, this life force not only transforms the body but also the mind and soul. Redirecting this energy is like giving new commands to a car's engine. Many report that, upon choosing this practice, they began to experience a level of creativity and discipline they had never felt before. This energy, which typically disperses in immediate pleasures, starts to fuel dreams, projects, and even spiritual connection. It's no coincidence that great spiritual masters refer to it as fuel for ascension. But how do we awaken and use this force? Many traditions recommend practices like yoga and meditation, which help activate the Kundalini energy and redirect it for self-knowledge and spiritual growth. Carl Jung, one of the greatest thinkers of the 20th century, stated that when properly utilized, this energy has the potential to lead the individual to achieve individuation, meaning the full integration of their true self. However, it's important to remember that redirecting this energy is not an automatic task. It requires conscious and consistent choices, such as dedicating daily time to introspection. Imagine swapping 15 minutes of social media for a meditation focused on deep breathing and feeling the flow of energy in your body. It sounds simple, right? But the results can be extraordinary. What else can be done to strengthen this practice? Redirecting sexual energy is not an automatic task. It requires consistent practices that connect the mind, body, and spirit. Meditation is one of the most accessible tools to begin with. Imagine sitting in silence, eyes closed, breathing deeply while visualizing this energy rising through your spine like vibrant light. Just 10 minutes a day can create a powerful mental space, helping to transform this force into a resource for self-awareness. Another essential practice is yoga, a discipline that unites movement and spirituality. Certain postures, like the cobra or the bridge, are known to activate the Kundalini, helping to direct this energy toward personal growth. Additionally, yoga strengthens both mental and physical discipline, creating the balance essential for those seeking a deeper spiritual transformation. Fasting, in turn, offers a unique approach to redirecting this energy. By depriving the body of food for planned periods, you train your mind to resist immediate gratification, which directly reflects in the control of sexual energy. Try intermittent fasting for 16 hours and notice how your mental clarity increases, becoming a catalyst for connecting with the divine. Creative practices are also excellent ways to channel this energy. Writing, painting, or even learning a new musical instrument are ways to express what you feel and think, transforming sexual energy into something tangible and inspiring. So, which of these practices seems most aligned with your reality? Perhaps the answer lies in combining several of them to further enhance your transformation. When sexual energy is consciously redirected, the benefits that emerge are as profound as they are transformative. One of the first benefits is mental clarity. Imagine your mind as a turbulent lake. By redirecting this energy, the waters calm, allowing you to clearly see what was hidden beneath the surface. This clarity is a valuable gift for those seeking to make decisions aligned with their life's purpose. Another significant benefit is inner peace. In a world where chaos seems to lurk around every corner, achieving this state is a true treasure. People who follow this path often report a serenity that remains even in the face of challenges. It's like being in the eye of a storm, yet protected by an invisible shield. Throughout history, spiritual masters have highlighted sexual energy as one of the keys to enlightenment. Jesus and Buddha, for example, practiced chastity not as repression but as a way to access higher levels of spirituality. For them, mastering this energy was essential to aligning with their divine mission. This principle still deeply resonates in many spiritual traditions. In various cultures, the sublimation of sexual energy is seen as a path to self-knowledge and individuation. Carl Jung, influenced by these traditions, emphasized that controlling this force is key to integrating the true self. The practice of preserving and redirecting this energy has been used by Tibetan monks, Indian yogis, and Christian mystics as a means to transcend the ordinary and access the extraordinary. Consider, for example, the monks who spend decades in deep meditation. They are not merely depriving themselves, they are using this energy to fuel their spiritual journey. Similarly, Indian yogis speak of the awakening of Kundalini as the moment when sexual energy ascends to illuminate the mind and spirit. This ancient wisdom shows us the transformative power of this practice. But in the modern world, where life rarely allows such dedication, how can we apply these practices? Even in a busy routine, it is possible to draw inspiration from these historical masters and adapt their practices to everyday life. Small acts, like regular meditation or moments of silence, are significant steps. However, the greatest challenge may not be the practice itself, but the internal and societal resistance it faces. This leads us to reflect. How can we overcome these challenges to access all this power of emotional and spiritual balance? Creativity is another gift of this practice. Great visionaries like Nikola Tesla and Leonardo da Vinci believed that redirecting their sexual energy gave them the ability to create and innovate at extraordinary levels. You can apply this in your everyday life, turning dormant ideas into concrete projects or simply expressing yourself in new and surprising ways. And of course, spiritual growth cannot be overlooked. This journey not only transforms your connection with the divine, but also deepens your understanding of who you truly are. But to fully embrace these benefits, one must be willing to face some challenges. After all, every great reward requires effort, doesn't it? Redirecting sexual energy may seem like a bold choice, especially in a society that constantly promotes instant gratification. The greatest challenge is resisting external pressures that lead us to believe that giving in to impulses is natural and inevitable. But, like any great achievement, true spiritual growth happens when we choose the less traveled path, the one that requires discipline and self-control. Discipline is the foundation of this journey. Just as a musician needs years of practice to master an instrument, redirecting sexual energy requires continuous effort. Practices like meditation and yoga help strengthen the mind to overcome moments of temptation. Think of it like training a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. Patience is another essential ingredient. Often, the results of this practice are not immediate, which can lead to frustration. However, great spiritual masters teach us that the greatest rewards come to those who persevere. To help with this, try using tools like a progress journal, where you record small daily wins, from greater mental clarity to moments of inner peace. Finally, overcoming social resistance is an emotional test. Friends and even family may not understand your choice, but remember, the spiritual journey is personal and irreplaceable. Those who persist on this path often report exponential growth in their connection with the divine and their life's purpose. The question now is, how can each person adapt these practices to their reality to overcome these barriers and achieve spiritual awakening? And we arrive at the crucial point. Sexual energy, often reduced to a basic instinct, is, in fact, one of the most powerful keys to your spiritual transformation. Great masters like Jesus and Buddha understood that the conscious control of this vital force is not repression, but liberation. A liberation that opens pathways to clarity, peace, and a deep connection with the divine. The true revelation here is that everyone has access to this power. It is inside of you, waiting to be awakened and directed. Imagine redirecting this force, not only for a higher purpose but to transform every aspect of your life. Your creativity, your discipline, and your inner peace. When you take control of this energy, it ceases to be an anchor and becomes the wind that propels your spiritual journey forward. This power is so magnificent that the benefits go beyond the spiritual realm. Those who follow this path often report profound changes in their everyday lives. More focus, a clearer mind, and even healthier, more balanced relationships. This is because, by transforming this energy, you not only change your spirituality but who you are as a person. But now the big question, are you ready to take control of this force? It's not enough to understand the concept, you must act. Whether through small daily practices like meditation or larger steps like adopting yoga and fasting, the time to start is now. After all, your energy is a precious gift. What will you do with it? Throughout this video, we've explored how sexual energy, when redirected, can become the most transformative force in your life. We've talked about practices like meditation, yoga, and fasting, as well as how to overcome challenges to achieve true spiritual growth. All of this is within your reach and the choice is yours. Now I ask you, what will you do with this knowledge? Are you ready to start today and transform your energy into a spiritual power that can change everything? Small steps, like setting aside 10 minutes to meditate or trying a creative practice, can be the beginning of something extraordinary. Your transformation starts with a simple decision. And to continue on this journey, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Here you will find more content like this that will help you discover your spiritual mission, achieve inner peace, and live in connection with the divine. Also, tell me in the comments, what practice will you start applying today? Let's walk together on this path of transformation.